Church, today we're looking at 1 John chapter 3, the first 10 verses, and I've got two thoughts for you based off these verses. And the first one I will give you in the form of a question. When's the last time that you stopped and really reflected on the love of God in your life and what it means to be loved by Him? You see, verse 1 says, right off the bat, see what great love the Father has lavished on us. What does that mean? It means that He has given to us abundantly or generously, that we would be called children of God. Let that sink in. That because of what Jesus did for us on the cross, we can be called, our identity can be a child of the King. And the next verse, part of that verse says, and that is who we are. I love that. It's just like this declaration. Because of what Jesus did, He loved us so much that we can be called children of God. So maybe you're walking through a tough time. Maybe you're feeling a little anxious today or depressed or just uncertain about what's going on in your life. Will you, if you know Jesus, will you just stop and say, God, thank you that I belong to you. Thank you that you love me that much, that I belong to you. I'm yours. Now, the second part of these 10 verses that I see really is when we are children of God, our life should look different. Our life should look different from the world. And there could be some controversy in these verses because you could read it and say, well, because I'm a believer, because I have the Spirit of God living in me, then I should not ever sin again. Now, should any of us desire to sin? No. But certainly, as a believer, we are still going to sin, and that is when we experience God's grace in our life. And what John is actually saying is that our life should not be characterized by sin. So that when someone looks at you and they look at me, they don't see just a sinner. They see someone who looks different because we have been saved, because we've been changed by God. And so 2 thoughts for you. You're loved, and does your life look different today? I'm reminded of this song that came out about 10 years ago that just says, I'm no longer a slave to fear. I'm a child of God. Also, I can interpret that to say, I'm no longer a slave to sin anymore. I belong to Him. I'm a child of God. And so I encourage you just to, if you want to sit and listen or sing along, declare it over your life today. You unravel me with a melody. You surround me with a song of deliverance from my enemies until all my fear is gone. Here's the promise. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. Yeah, I'm no longer a slave to fear. Oh, I am a child of God. One more time we sing. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. Yes, I'm no longer a slave to fear. Oh, I am a child of God.